In this video, I'm going to show you how to remove Samsung refrigerator door handles. Find out how, coming up next. What's going on, guys? Kendall here for Renos for Pros and Joes, helping you simplify the renovation and remodeling process. On this channel, we do hands-on product tool and gear reviews, as well as renovation tip and strategy videos like this one. If you're new to the channel, consider subscribing. Today I'm going to be showing you how to remove Samsung refrigerator door handles. And I figured one of the easiest ways to do this was to show you how to do this in reverse, which means how to install them. So let me just show you the components first of what's involved with your door handle setup so that you can better understand how to remove them. So each handle is held in place by two bolts. The bolts look like this. And the bolts are screwed in to the door. So if you look closely here, this is one of the bolts that I'm talking about. I'm just going to hand tighten for right now. Same thing here. And then take my word for it, same thing down below. So these obviously take a Phillips head screwdriver. So we're going to use that next. So we're just going to finish tightening them down with our Phillips head. Now we've got everything ready to go. So you can see those bolts that are installed now in the door. So the next step that we have, which is pretty simple, is to simply pop our handles on. So this is what one of the handles looks like before it's been installed. So it has a top and a bottom, and they have a left and a right. So for our top, this is our right handle, which goes on our right door, and this is the top of it. So if we look on the back of it, you can see that there's a slot here for that bolt to fit into, each one at the top and one at the bottom. And on our top bolt slot, there's also a hole for an Allen wrench to tighten in the screw to hold the whole thing in place. So essentially these handles just slip down over these bolts, and then you use the Allen wrench to tighten this. So let's do that. So we take this one. As you can see here, the bottom handle slot actually has a groove in it for the bolt to slip down some. The top one doesn't. It just kind of goes straight in there, and then you tighten it down here. So we want to slip the handle over the slot on the bottom. So you can see this is loose here. So the next step is to take our Allen wrench. I'm going to open this door so that you can have a little bit more space to work. And we're just going to tighten this down. Don't over tighten it. And that's it. And so we're going to do the same thing for the left door. Remember that I said that we have that slot here. So we're going to take that, slip it down over the slot. So we're tight on the bottom, or we're in place on the bottom rather. And then on the top, you can see that it's not on there yet. So we use first we want to make sure we've got it in place. Now this is important to point out. Let's see, this one appears to already be screwed in a little bit, so it doesn't fit all the way tight. So before I can do this one, I believe I'm gonna have to back this one out a little bit just to get all the way down. I guess I didn't have to unscrew it all the way. So there we go. Screwing this one in. Remember guys, don't have to over tighten it. And that's it. So we've got that. The freezer has the exact same type of handle. So this is the handle for the freezer, and you can see that it's labeled this side up, but it looks almost exactly the same as the other ones, as it has a slot here on one side and then no slot on this side. So it's virtually the same. So this side's up, which makes this the right side. So, and then we have our slot for our wrench here. You can see that. So this is on the underside. So we are going to put it over the left side like this, slide it over, and then we're in place there. We've got the wrench again, and then we can kind of feel with our hand down here for the Allen wrench screw. Now on this one, it's a little easier to turn it to the side, and we can't just spin it on this one. We're gonna have to do half turns because we don't want to scratch the front of our freezer with our Allen wrench. And I'm actually raising my door up a little bit, my door handle up a little bit, just so I can get enough clearance to let my wrench pass. Don't let your wrench slide across or scratch the face of this, because it will leave a mark and it will be ugly. So obviously if you wanted to take these off, we just do the reverse process, right? So we can take this one. Let's say you want to take this one off. We just take our wrench here and turn it counterclockwise. Okay, that loosens this. And then remember that we've got our slot down there at the bottom, so we just want to slide up and it's free. Same thing on the other side. So back down on the slot at the bottom. Remember this one was kind of funky, so I had to hold this one in a little bit. And then we screw that back in. Done. Okay guys, that about does it on my end. Hopefully you found this video informative. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys on the next one. Peace.